Welcome back to Rise of Phoenix Oracle. I'm T the Oracle. Thank you for tuning in for another reading. So as you can see by the title, we're going to go ahead and do a little quick mini reading on Busta Rhymes. So if you are not familiar about what's going on with Busta Rhymes, of course, I'll go ahead and say that he will be on tour with Missy, I think, and Sierra. So Busta, Missy, and Sierra will be on tour. Looks like that's going to be pretty good because, you know, I definitely liked Busta back in the day. Missy, of course, and Sierra. I love Sierra, so that's gonna be interesting. But anyways, that's not what's going on right now. What's really going on is what's in the blogs. So recently, there's been some accusations or allegations, or allegedly, I think a bodyguard was saying something to the effect of Busta Rhymes pretty much has a persuasion for the same team, right? And he was just kind of giving some background to that allegation. So that's what we're gonna say, it's an allegation, alleged. So we're just gonna pull some cards to see what's going on with Mr. Busta Rhymes. What's really going on? We're just gonna do a little bit of shuffling. Hopefully my camera is not crooked. I tried to fix it. What's going on with Busta Rhymes? Spirit, give us a general read. Reveal what needs to be revealed. Tell us what's going on, because we nosy. Let us know. Let's do 2 more shuffles here and see what's going on. All right, one last one. Let's see here. First card. Divine Masculine. I'm sorry. I'm about to go into a laughing frenzy. Think about it in the reverse. Broken ties. Let's pull a few more cards. New birth, reverse. This ain't nothing new. Crossroads. Let's pull one more card. Communication came out in the reverse. All right, let's get it. Let's see what's going on here. So, is there any truth to these allegations? Where there's smoke, there's fire, allegedly. You have this divine masculine card that came out. So definitely this could represent Busta, of course. I do see Busta as a masculine man. He exuded, or you can say that he still somewhat exudes, especially when he was in his younger age. He definitely exuded a lot of alpha male energy. I don't know why this comes to mind. I think he was on, it was one of those scary movies. Was he on Scream, or I Know What You Did Last Summer, or something like that? I remember looking at that back in the day when I was younger. Yeah, but he always exudes, masculine alpha type energy. So this can represent him as well. But then this can also represent the energy that he feels comfortable with, the energy that he feels comfortable in, the company that he likes to keep. Okay. And then you have this Think About It card, which is in the reverse. Now, of course, if it's right standing, it's telling us, okay, let's stop and think about what's going on. But at the end of the day, when it's turned upside down, number one, I'm laughing because Spirit is kind of at the end of the day, I mean, what does it really matter? It's kind of not our business, but, it's a thin line. It's a boundary line when we start dealing with celebrities because, of course, if you agree to be a celebrity, you sign on the dotted line, portions of your life will be in the public. It will be publicized. You do share a certain amount of who you are in your life. However, does not mean you have to share everything, and some things you may keep to yourself or you can keep to yourself. I think the age of social media right now, it's really blurred the lines of how musicians and entertainers and actors and actresses used to be, where there used to be a level of what should I say? A level of not so to say secrecy, but a level of mystery to your entertainers, to your singers, to your actors, right? But now at this time, since everything is out in the open, like I said, there's a blurred line as to whether it's our business or not, or, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like you see it, but you don't see it. Is it really your business? Is it your business to put on blast? This is another thing that's coming out for me. Like, as far as the bodyguard or whoever that it was, it's like, okay, I know a lot of people always want to say, why now? The truth is the truth. It don't matter whether it was 10 years ago, 100 years ago, right now, whatever. The truth is the truth. However, like, is it your truth to be divulging? Like, is it hurting someone? Are you trying to save someone from something? Is there, like, what is the reason for you to tell somebody else's business? So that's very interesting. That kind of comes out. That's what I'm intuitively getting from this card. That's what Spirit is saying, okay? If so y'all guys can understand where I'm coming from with that. You also have this broken ties card that comes out. So I feel as if specific relationships that he gets in, and specifically with people in general, but also with women, they only go to a certain level or to a certain point, and then it's just cut off. And even relationships, I'm not going to say if he's been in relationships with the same persuasion. However, there may have been some type of situationships or different things like that. But nothing is solidified. Nothing is etched in stone. Nothing is, to me, because of certain things that he wants to keep to himself, certain things that he wants to keep under wraps, then he only goes a certain level or to a certain point with people. He has boundaries, and he also has his guard up in regards to building a solid relationship. Now, that's not to say, you know, just kind of like messing with people or one-night stands or certain things that may have happened in the past, or like the bodyguard said, in the club or whatever it is, in the VIP. That's not speaking to solid relationships. I think he may have an issue with developing solid relationships. I think this is what this is indicating to me. Broken promises too. It's a lot coming out of this. We might have to do another reading on him, but I'm getting broken promises too. New birth reverse. There's nothing new under the sun. This is kind of known within the industry and within certain circles. And like I said, they just keep things to themselves because everybody has a little bit of dirt. Everybody has a little bit of something that they want to keep to themselves or don't want the public to know, or it stays within Hollywood or within the music industry. It only leaks or gets out for some specific reasons. And so now we're trying to figure out, okay, what's the reason behind this person coming out divulging this information on Busta Rhymes, right? Is it because there's a point, he's at a crossroads at this point? Is the bodyguard at a crossroads? Is Busta Rhymes at a crossroads? Now, we do know, since Busta Rhymes is the more well-known person, that, you know, I've seen him over the years. He's done shows. He's been here and there in certain sets or whatever. However, his popularity is not as strong as it used to be. Now with this tour, it may bring him back to the forefront again. However, at this point, he's at a crossroads. So there may be a new opening or a new part in his life that's opening up. So like I said, that might be the tour, might open up new doors. You know how sometimes artists that were in the 90s, 2000s, early 2000s or whatever, they see a newfound fame and fortune when they come to the forefront, whether their music is put on TikTok or if it's on a movie or whatever it is, it brings them back to the forefront and it puts them back out there for a whole new generation. So Busta has kind of been at a crossroads. Now he's coming out and looks like he's entering into a new era. So at this time, is somebody trying to like deter him or kind of stop his ascension, or do they feel like they're owed something, or did he do someone wrong and they kind of want to get this out to kind of like mess up what he has going on? It could be a number of things, but the issue is at hand. The thing is at hand is he has been at a crossroads, but it looks like he's coming out of it. There's a lot of people that he no longer communicates with, and probably this bodyguard might be one of them, a previous bodyguard that came out with this information, and you can see why, because it's like, okay, certain things you feel as if you confide in people, or they sign contracts, or just having proper decorum and just kind of like understanding how things affect celebrities and people who are in a public eye. Don't know again why this person decides to tell this information at this point. Is it his information to tell? Not necessarily so, but what is the motive behind this? And maybe because he's been cut off. Is it financial wise? Is it because Busta ain't talking to him no more? Is it because he feels slighted? Maybe something or someone done something to him and he's like, okay, this is get bad time for me to release this now. Whatever it is, that's what's going on with that bodyguard. It's a motive behind releasing that information. So let's wrap this up in a nutshell. What's going on with Busta? Is it true? It could possibly very well be true. Is it our business? It doesn't matter. Not necessarily, but again, this is a celebrity, so things will get out. I think it'll blow over though. Like I said, people have heard rumblings over the years, and of course, if the people in the industry know, they know. But at the end of the day, I think this is something that's probably gonna blow over. It's not gonna be too serious. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Peace.